Any card Chakki you think he's looking at specifically at the moment, or is it just Warsong?
Yeah, it's definitely just Warsong Commander. Tends to be what you really need to draw in these situations. He's going to be getting super low, especially since he couldn't fit the armor up in. And there is a world where Lothep might just seal him out.
Ooh.
But, oh
Whoa.
man, that is so bad.
That is disaster.
We've said it before, Shredder giveth and Shredder taketh away.
The really rough thing, too, is that the Haunted Creeper spawns before the Death Rattle goes off for the sheep. I mean, there still is the fact that Firebat might just die.
Yeah, definitely a possibility. He's going to not leave out 1/1/1. And we'll have to see how Firebat goes about this. He's definitely going to
execute.
Have to deal with a Tyrion next turn, so if he uses that execute now...
He might have to, though, because
I think he feels like maybe he can stabilize from here on out, but the Tyrion is going to be so backbreaking.
Yeah, Tyrion on curve.
Are you guys ready to put your faith in the light?
Firebat isn't.
But I'm pretty sure...
Your faith in
with
the
a
light.
redemption, too.
Redemption on the following
Now, we've
turn
talked about that.
It's pretty nasty.
Obviously, you can't dual wield as Tyrion.
Right, but it's still a 6/1 Divine Shield.
Absolutely.
That's about the best you can ever get with redemption.
Well, maybe he
That's
can...
pretty good.
Maybe he can Patron Flood this.
Maybe.
And by Patron Flood, I mean create 2.
You mean 2.
There's Warsong Commander.
Yeah, but he can't bounce off, obviously, because...
It's a 6/6.
It's only Tyrion.
No one has ever said that, sir. Tyrion Fordring is the greatest of heroes in Azeroth, and off stream, I'll have all kinds of things to tell you about him.
Want a Tyrion and chill?
Count me in. Count me in. I'm always down to put my faith in the light. So, we see here...
All right.
Frodan just on the side.
Thank you for not inviting me to be part of that.
Frodan, you don't even have to ask. You're always invited.
Oh, okay. I
So,
appreciate that.
We see Frothing Berserker coming down.
Would you Whirlwind here, maybe?
That's what I was thinking. You
it
gotta
would
get
take off the shield and it would buff up your Frothing.
Maybe this is just a point where Firebat's putting it down, and it's like, look at this tasty thing you could slam your Tyrion into.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
that
not
is,
my face.
That is what it is.
Oh, and the
wow.
the redemption.
The redemption is so big.
Well,
Both
crazy stuff's going to happen here with the Warsong Patron. Firebat's like, well, this is obviously what I'm doing.
It's time to go.
We're doing one thing and one thing only.
This is where my life is going. Going to Patron Town.
Yeah, Firebat's, this is my life now.
And he's going to survive just barely, I think, with enough health, right? Because this should...
Will he?
Yeah, because the Frothing will be able to kill the Tyrion. Oh, I got the redemption. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
He can't whirlwind.
Wait, he can just leave up Tyrion, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, you just leave up Tyrion and make a bunch of patrons.
Okay.
That's fine, actually, because like you said, Paladin, not a deck that does a lot of damage from hand. Obviously, Ashbringer is going to be a lot of damage, but Firebat can try and make a situation where he can kill him before Ashbringer gets there for him.
The only exception is if he gets a True Silver off the top.
Yeah. That would obviously spell doom for him. So he's going to make that play that I mentioned, just leave up Tyrion, because killing it doesn't really reduce the power on the board that much.
No, not at all. Phone tap looking for 3 damage to end the game.
Hammer Wrath. Hammer Wrath. Oh, that's...
Well, Avenge is pretty poor. But if you take your opponent to 3 here, armoring up only puts them up to 5. Ashbringer would then just end the game. But then how worried are you Frothing Berserker ends the game?
I'm pretty dang worried, honestly.
So,
do you hero
he's
power?
He's going face.
Would you hero
do
power?
you equality ever here?
Equality, you can make a case for so the patrons don't copy.
I would equality.
But
here we go. Is this lethal? Because if it's not, that's game over.
He might have just the lethal because of so much damage being copied. Because the
he needs that face with the Frothing. So
right, but he has a whirlwind effect.
Right, he can throw the Patron in, but the Avenge will stop that.
He can't actually whirlwind though because the Frothing will kill itself.
Yeah, he has to go face first with the Frothing, and he needs to end the game.
The Avenge
this turn. With the Fireworks, I think he can get there. It's going to be 16 to the face now.
Plus 3 from the Fire War Axe. That's 19.
19,
plus
24. plus the Patron, plus the Warsong
Commander.
29. That's it.
He has it.
Firebat gets there and keeps his hopes alive.
That's insane. On the brink of elimination, Firebat
All he
brings
needs to do is get these attacks in the correct order, get them all face. Trading in the Warsong gets you the exact net damage.
Oh, could also rope, but he should be okay.
So, if Equality had come out, though, wouldn't this have...
It wouldn't have worked because he couldn't have copied any of the Patrons.
Ah, yeah. It's a fair point.
So a little bit of a blunder maybe from Phone Tap.
Oh
But
my
Firebat's
goodness.
going to come back into this 2-1.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. The Equality would have at least locked Firebat out of that possibility. And
Yeah.
that Warsong